Janice Kihanakikoakahihilahikahorneal. Hawaii resident. What kind of name is Janice? A mermaid but the bottom half is a banana. Mermanana. Me, I'm never talking to him again. This is the last straw. Him, hey, me. Don't F with no goofers. I wish I actually wore the fashion taste I have. I wish I could afford the fashion taste I have. I wish I had the body for the fashion taste I have. All of the above. I wish I had an even more vague void than the internet to scream into. An abandoned mart parking lot just before dawn. Jesus, I didn't say a whole different dimension. Every day we stray farther from God's light. One tectonic plate approaching another. So are you a top or a bottom? Two tops, you get a mountain. Two bottoms, valley bro. I don't know anything about geology. They could still call the app Grinder. Are you? I had to Google that, and I swear to F I will kill you. Gator keeping is dumb, and if you don't delight in teaching newcomers about your favorite things, then why are those things even your favorite? Green and salty, just like me. Why is Benedict's first owner showing me his salty nuts in the middle of Safeway produced apartment? Sonic says, you're supposed to pee in the toilet, not on or near it. I think this would make a good business card. I'm so lucky to have a butler, and also an anti-butler who undoes all the tasks that my butler does for me. Licking a moving freight train locomotive. Dangerous. 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 This close to putting hot sauce on my toes. I forgot to give context for this. What context could you possibly give that would make this any better? My cat's biscuit and gravy are aggressive toe biters and they will stop at nothing to attain the experience of feet in their mouth. Seriously, is staff never going to address or try to fix the obvious bot problem Tumblr is currently having? Howdy bro, more skitty here. Where's the link? Where's the fking link? Feeling esoteric on this Friday night, feeling a little obscure and arcane. Well then, hitting the archives on a Friday night for some god-forgotten tomes with the lads. Cast Noah Centineo as Ash Ketchum, you cowards. Ash is literally 10 years old and fking Japanese. He should be played by Scarlett Johansson and nobody else. Impossible. I saw you fall. I didn't fall. You fking threw me to my death. Bullsh taken. None. That green nut ice cream. How hard was it to say pistachio? You. Pistachio. Me. An intellectual. That green nutty M. My child co-founded an informal Harry Potter club at school last week. This week, all clubs were officially disbanded by the teacher. In an ironic twist, my child who hasn't read it yet said today, but that doesn't mean a group of friends can't get together and talk about Harry Potter. We just can't say that we are a club. Life imitates art preemptively. When my computer decides to deny me access because of admin restrictions, I own you. As someone who works in it, nothing has ever been a bigger mood than this. The woman I'm planning to marry showed me this pebble that looks like a guitar pick and with an entirely straight face said it's for rock music. Marry her faster. People who struggle with secondhand embarrassment obviously don't have enough first-hand embarrassment in their lives. Be more ashamed. Like the rest of us, there's enough shame to go around. Start pulling your weight. Tumblr claims to be the most diverse open community, and yet what is this? I'm being shamed. Honestly, this is so much nicer than red. This is Coca-Cola I can feel calm drinking. No bright screaming red, no anger, no hatred, just a nice sky blue. This is a soda I can feel relaxed with. Get this Team Mystic propaganda bullshit out of my face. Roast multiple s'mores at once by using a rake. Go into your garage, take that dirty ass rake that you think you remember using to fend off a stray animal once, and cook your fking food on it, you piece of shpleb. Eat off the fkin thing while you're at it. Rake equals giant fork. Life hack. I have a mouth, and I can scream. Big JB21. Imagine explaining this post to your grandmother. Me, I gotta go to the bathroom. Every animal in the house. Don't go where I can't follow. The fact that you can't raise taxes on billionaires even slightly without them pouring money into fascist political movements is, of itself, evidence that billionaires as a class shouldn't be allowed to exist in the first place. Don't think it's unfair to judge people's morals based on their finances? I think that it's perfectly fair to judge people's morals based on the amount of money they pour into neo-Nazi political movements. Yeah, actually. By far one of my favorite signs I've seen this week. Or snap, I love the smell of logic in the afternoon. Oh my god, so this guy and I were about to have sex, and as it's about to start he stops cold and goes, wait, have you voted? I started laughing thinking he was just kidding. And he says, no, I'm serious, you better not be a Republican. Casual wilding. For those asking, yes I did vote, no I'm not Republican, and yes I did get dick down. Thank you. Next. I literally cannot stop thinking about this ad. Thank your fucking healers. No matter what game it is you better be grateful. I'll never thank Donald Duck. Someone in distress. Feeling the same emotions as the other person. Empathy. Feeling sorrow or concern for the other person. Sympathy. Feeling care and warmth for the other person. Compassion. I wish more people got this, because some low empathy people are the most compassionate and sympathetic in the universe, and I hate it when that's taken to mean unfeeling, and probably hostile when could be further from the truth. Or, as my dad put it, sympathy, I know how you feel. Empathy, I feel how you feel. Compassion, is there anything I can do to help? Hearts be like, bump 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 lol. Can't relate. Oh, I deeply regret teaching my cat how to talk. Oh, would you elaborate? Okay, so one night like a week or two ago Kurt was meowing at me, and one of the meows sounded like he was saying huo, so since then I started saying huo instead of meowing back at him, like I do with all his cat sounds. Naturally and slowly his meows evolved into something vaguely huo-like with the 1 or 2 true and powerful huos a day. But now that you have backstory, I was just standing in my kitchen making rice. Everything's dead silent, and suddenly this fucking huo echoes through the whole apartment and it almost killed me. When you're trying to open up your inventory, not realizing that you have the chat box open. Genoculist? So you're telling me you went to school and got a degree in pussy? This glitch is making every funny post 10x funnier because it looks like the text equivalent of when someone just stares at you silently after you make a joke. I live in Japan, and I always revert to English to talk to small animals, and I was cooing at this tiny little fluff machine of a puppy in baby English like, hello you're so cute, such a cute hello hello yes you're good, and the 70-year-old Japanese lady that was walking him started to translate the baby talk English into Japanese for her pup. She wanted to be sure he understood it too. Linguini from Ratatouille is the most accurate representation of a broke millennial. Like he has no idea what he wants to do with his life, and has a apartment, and gets drunk, and has intense anxiety, and actually acknowledges how weird his situation is, like, he just found this rat that can cook, and can somehow communicate and control his actions by pulling on his hair, and that's weird af, but F it, he really needs this job, so fine, let the rat cook. He doesn't even care how weird his life is anymore, he just needs money. Linguini. You know those days when you're like, adult life is already so goddamn weird, this might as well happen. Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen were at my house party, and all they did was stand in the corner and blink in sync with each other. At one point I saw Mary Kate put a cigarette to her mouth and take a long drag, then Ashley blew out the smoke. When you look it up, but this time it's not one time I dreamt. This is probably one of my favorite photos of all time. Altangerul Parel, a Mongolian paleontologist with the arms of Dinosaurus. Altangerul Parel and his stand, digging up bones. My favorite thing is that you'd assume those arms meant some enormous terrifying murdersaur, but actually, a big weird duck. Bold of you to assume ducks aren't terrifying murdersaurs. Robert Alienard is an American linguist. He is best known for his work in forensic linguistics, the applications of linguistics theory to the analysis of language evidence. Prior to his academic career, Leonard was a member of the rock band Shannon App and performed at Woodstock. Oh my god. This man went from singing 50s hits in gold lane pants to solving murders with grammar. I don't know where to begin with this. He discovered his true calling while deciphering record contracts. This is really inspiring, honestly. Achieve your dreams and then achieve new more niche dreams. Nothing can stop you. You too can trade in your pompada to fight crime.